Hello, everyone, and welcome. This is Jackie Geisinger and our team of Amber Region leaders and future leaders with us today. And today, as we kick off March, we're into the first week of March, marching into our Defy launch, marching into great opportunities that Jafra has given us chalk-packed into our action brochure. So we're going to bring that to life, but with a leader training section. So every month we bring you a leader training. Today we're kick off with that. Then we're going to have some inspiration, some recognition, and again, a whole lot of fun together. So let me get ourselves back to our screen, and we're going to kick this off with our leader segment today. All right, so bear with me. Let me move this out of our recording there. So again, welcome to your Jafra Leader Meeting. If you're watching this recording, we're going to do our first segment on our leader training. This is for leaders and future leaders. We will be recording this very first section. And as we kick off, again, what is big news of March? As you know, we're going to have some shares in just a little bit about the Defy line from some of our leaders with us today. What's been working from parties to personals to sponsoring, and we're going to really break down the benefits of the Hostess program as well today. As we kick off talking about Defy, defying our limits, defying the impossible, this is such a big month to connect with every consultant, every client, to really invite them to buy, book, begin, or give referrals, as Defy is so unique in the industry. We need a lot of faces looking 10 years younger and a lot of consultants sharing that beautiful skin difference with everyone they can. So again, I want to just say welcome. I want to thank you all for being a part of the Amber Region. 1/6 of the year is already over. Oh my gosh, that sounds crazy. But we're already here heading into the first quarter of 2020. So I invite every leader, future leader, when you open the doors of 2020 and you have that double vision, what do we want to complete before we end quarter one? If you set out to say, I'm going to earn that $500 bonus, don't quit. This is the month to get it. It doesn't matter what the last 9 weeks were. Let's make the next 4 weeks the most important for you and anyone on your team. When you left conference, what did you then have as reset goals? Make sure quarter one matters. There's only 4 quarters to a year. So let's really make sure the next 4 weeks, as you plan to take action today, open your calendar, take a look. What is it you can squeak in, add in, continue to do? You want mapped out time for phone calls, mapped out times for meetings, mapped out times for coaching and training, and your recognition days every single week to keep everyone notified of all that's on the table for them. That's how we defy quarter one in our goals. As we talk about that word defy, we think about defying limits, defying impossibilities. So it's a time, leaders, to pause. I want you in your notebook, whether you're watching the recording or listening live. This isn't about multitasking. This is about you really taking in some leadership, feedership, I'll call it, where you pause and you say, what's holding me back? Is there something holding you back right now from being on track, on trend? Maybe your goal is New Orleans. Maybe your goal is that quarterly bonus. Maybe your goal is a title in the first 6 months of the year, or promoting groups every quarter. Maybe it's holding parties to help you get to sponsoring. What is it that stops you from achieving what you set out to do? So write down what stops you. Because if you figure out what's stopping you, you'll know what you need to change. So is it fear of failure? Is it fear of success? Is it procrastinating and not doing the most important first? And prioritizing, that P word, really saying, gosh, if I really want a calendar full, is my calendar full enough? So if it's not, then I shouldn't do anything until I book my calendar full of parties, and then I know I can hit my goals. Procrastinating is always the toughest, but if we don't block it in our calendar, someone will block our time. Or is it a lack of focus? just doing too much busy stuff without the key success strategies. Remember the 3 buckets of time management. 1, you need to spend 50% of your time as a leader on your personal business. Then you're able to coach and guide others. So what truly are your March goals? Personal sales, personal parties, client service calls, personal, again, sponsoring. You must see them to believe it. You must write it to plan it. So again, we want to make sure we prioritize taking the first hours of the day doing our priorities. So again, then we have again our team time. So 50% in the bucket goes to personal business. Then we want to spend again the next 30% in sponsoring and helping your team sponsor. You can't grow without new. So again, what is your strategy this month, each week, to bring back formers, to sponsor new, and to help your consultant sponsor in a month where everyone can earn a TV? I know it's not about the TV. We can all buy one if we want one. But what would 12 consultants do for your team? What would one TV achiever, someone you believed in and said, let's do it together, let's be smart, talk every day, and plan our time? That means they could earn New Orleans. You could earn New Orleans. You could be on track with that quarterly bonus. They would wake up a manager on track already for Q2 bonus. So it's called prioritizing. Fear of failure, you got to take the demons out and use motivation each day. Don't procrastinate, block your time, and be balanced. The last 20% is also working with future leaders every week. There's new consultants who want 4 months of 400 and their first 4 team members. Those ready to promote now so they can take advantage of the big month we have of 50% with all of their consultants and new consultants earning VIP and welcome to Jafra. So again, let's see, what do we need to change? For you leaders in your notebook, write down the top things that need to change and some action steps you can take now to make change. Because to leap forward into those goals, that clear double vision, it's called making a choice. How do you make a choice? You choose to mind your mind. Your thoughts will drive how you feel and what you do each day. Take a challenge. Do something that scares you. I've never had 6 in 1 month, let alone 2 months in a row. Do it, and then look at what happens to your team. You will not be able to come off the ceiling, believe me, when you have 6 personal QNCs in March and in April. Imagine being confident. No need to compare yourself to others. This is about you. Hold yourself accountable. Get a buddy every day that you hold yourself accountable. You want to fill your calendar this week and next week so you have enough time to do last minute challenges or strategies, not last minute as the answer to achieving something. Mind your mind, take a challenge, and be confident. Always strive to be the best you. This is what we call AIM. The key is practicing your AIM, being authentic with passion, being inspiring with your phone calls, your coaching calls, your training, and then keeping yourself motivated. Only you own that. There's nothing anyone else can do but you. And it begins with a vision and then clear goals each day, each week, each month to have the 2020 to be the best year for you. We'll end with this quote. Though the desires of your heart may have been lying dormant for a reason or a season, now is the time to reactivate with life. End this quarter. End this first quarter of Q1, this March, going back to what you believe. The desires of your heart are today. You only are in control of today. It is the gift, the present. So, as we get into looking at what happened, we're going to just go back just a quick bit. Bear with me here and get myself started here. I'm going to stop really quick before I go into recognition. So we'll go into this in our second segment, but I wanted to just have a quick video for all of you about really defying. We had January, we had February conference, and now following up with everyone from Defy Conference to everyone in your contact list, defying your limits and impossibilities of 2020. Thank you for listening to our Leaders Top segment of the month, To Be Your Best. All right.